So we've seen climate change impacting right here in Caledon, and it's really important to be thinking long-term to ensure that we're not only mitigating the impacts of climate change, but also responsibly preparing our infrastructure now and in the future.
We have infrastructure within the town of Caledon that we are constantly improving on, and I agree that there's an opportunity for us to provide solutions for new infrastructure that's more sustainable, fish passage being one of the big ones, bridges and culverts, for example, but other features as well.
So oftentimes we will work with our municipalities on where we might go out and do inventories of particular infrastructure, and then we would identify projects and work with the municipality to see which projects are a priority from their perspective, which projects might be grouped together to get the most benefit, and then make recommendations on the type of projects that would be implemented.
CVC has worked really hard over the last 5 to 10 years on 4 to 5 different projects through Second Creek. Our group tries to connect our streams and rivers at CVC. This is going to help fish populations by connecting and allowing habitat to expand. It's not going to be concentrated in one area.
Our team mitigates stream barriers, like this project in Caledon along the East Credit tributary. Removing the barrier on this property decommissioned 2 man-made ponds along the stream and improved ecosystem health, natural processes, safety and aesthetics. This has significant ecological benefits, but also reduces the asset management responsibilities for the landowner. Another example of a smaller scale project was a weir removal on private property in Orangeville. The weir was removed and the stream restored along Mill Creek to reconnect vital habitat for vulnerable brook trout populations and to restore the movement of sediment through the reach. Projects like these have so many benefits, from ecology and biodiversity to recreation and helping to build healthy, resilient watersheds. Working with natural systems to achieve flood and erosion hazard benefits can also reduce capital costs and long-term maintenance requirements for our municipal partners when compared to traditional solutions. So one of the great things about CVC is that we have a breadth of technical expertise in-house, and that includes people who continually monitor the watershed for trends and conditions over time, but also people who work on science-led projects managing the watershed from a watershed perspective. So understanding what's happening in another location and how that might impact a particular site where there's a concern. So CVC can really work with the municipalities to achieve projects that otherwise might not make sense or might not have been thought about by the municipalities.
My goal here is to encourage people to do more projects like this with the CVC. They have the expertise in-house to do this work, and I think that there's cost savings if we approach the CVC directly.
Working with CVC bolsters the knowledge of our own workforce, while also trusting that CVC has the knowledge and the capacity and the experience to undertake not only the project, but to do it successfully. We really rely on them as a partner to ensure that we're enriching Caledon as a whole.